And we're going to be calling on our first challenger. And his name is Achraf Khalil from Tunisia. And he wrote an essay called Invisibly Visible. And he is 18 years old, and he is going to be our first challenger. Achraf, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Achraf Khalil. You surely know who I am, otherwise I wouldn't be here with you guys. And before continuing my typical presentation, I'd like to thank the judges, which I find way more important than anything. I mean, I want to show you gratitude for the great efforts you made. Reviewing hundreds of applications must have been really, really tiring and exhausting. You must have spent a lot of time in front of your devices, trying your best to choose and be fair with all of us. So I want to thank you. You allowed me to be one of the top 16, and that my humble work satisfied you and made it to the finals. Sincerely, thank you. So, as I told you, my name is Achraf Khalil. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Tunisia, officially the Republic of Tunisia. It is located in North Africa. Tunisia is not a developed country, yet it became among the few ones who could defeat the virus. Bit by bit, life is coming back to normal in here. I'm also lucky enough to be born in its south. Kibili is my hometown. Actually, this is one of our traditional clothes. This remote city is like a vast desert, but full of treasures. You know, palm trees, golden delicious dates, but also ambitious young minds, like mine. So since the outbreak, Kibili became one of the most infected places here in Tunisia. Yet, we had control over the virus. We could overcome like 90% of it. So that's really awesome, regardless of the humble potential we possessed. Actually, that was one of the reasons I decided to participate in it. But more importantly, living in this deserted place and competing in such an international competition has been a challenge itself for me. You know, since in our city, we don't get to compete in a lot of national competition, let alone the international ones. It's like we're in a forgotten land. We have to develop our skills and talents all by ourselves. That's sad, I know, fortunately. So, thanks to my participation in the English club and cooperation with Wanderlust Center, I had a chance to hear about this challenge. And me winning this does not only mean I get to win, it means that everybody who wishes to have a chance to express his capabilities, his talents, gets to win. It means that everyone here in Kibble gets to win. It means that we get to prove to ourselves and to others that we are not inferior to anyone, that we are all talented, we are all capable, we just need a chance to prove it. We all do. And thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Achraf. That is a very inspiring message. I'm sure it has affected us greatly. And I thank you for your time and your effort in the challenge. And we're going to get our judges now to ask, we're going to have two judges ask one question each to each challenger. And we're going to start off with Jocelyn. Jocelyn, would you like to ask Achraf a question?
Yes, of course. First, thank you for presenting. And of the finalists, yours was the only piece that was a fictional story. So my question is, what inspired you to write a fictional story, especially from the perspective of the future, rather than a more traditional essay?
Actually, I've always been a big fan of science fiction movies and series. I've watched a lot of them. So, you know, the 100, Stranger Things, Dark, a lot of them. So when I decided to write this story, I had to combine both reality and fiction related to what's happening in my city and in the world. And I tried to imagine how life is going to be in the future in 2080. where coronavirus still exists.
All right. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. Thank you. Yeah, it was a fictional script. It was quite interesting. And next, we're going to ask Kelly Schultz from the University of Waterloo for a question for Achraf.
Good morning. Thank you, Achraf. That was a great story to kick off this this challenge. I wanted to know, what are your thoughts if that is the future, that we all have to wear our own shell?
Well, I think we have to be optimistic. We have to think that we still can find the treatment, that we are all capable to overcome all. And
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Achraf, so much. That is very, very helpful and wonderful.
Hi, my name is Achraf and I'm here to represent my story, Invisibly Visible. This story combines both science and fiction. It makes you travel to the future, where COVID-19 still exists. It even got stronger. In fact, it became capable of living over 18 years on any surface. People started living in shells. Wherever they go, they must be in shells to prevent infection. At that time, 2080, the main character was a young boy who didn't know much about this virus. But at school, his teacher caught his attention when she talked about it. He became curious and started doing lots of researches. In 3000, he did find a treatment like his teacher hoped, and won a Nobel Prize for it. This story conveys two messages. The first one is for you, the students. You should dream big, believe in yourselves, and work hard to accomplish your ambitions. The second message is for you, the teachers. Your job is noble and important. Without you, we would have learned nothing. But being a teacher does not only mean teaching classes. You have also to help the students to dream, to believe that they are capable of doing anything. Give them hope, tell them you believe in it. Say it even if you don't really mean it, because you have no idea how much a sentence like this can affect the student and make